Okay, why live stream on Facebook versus editing and uploading? And I'm going to repeat that again because I'm not sure if the whole thing got on. Still learning all the bells and whistles here of live on YouTube. So again, the title is Why Live Stream on Facebook versus Editing and Uploading. That's a conversation I had with a client this week, and I want to share some of those reasons with you here. But before I go further, please subscribe to this channel so you don't miss any new videos that come out, and there's also a gift in the description below, so please make sure you get that as well. I had a client that I was working with the other day, and I've been wanting them to do live stream on Facebook on a regular basis, and we were hitting some resistance. It just wasn't happening. And so I asked why, and they didn't understand why they needed to do it live. How come they couldn't just record it, edit it, and then upload it, right? Because they wanted to check and make sure how they looked. And I totally get that, right? We all want to present our best foot forward, right? We want to look our best, especially if we're using this for business purposes. However, when we're first getting started, guess what? We're probably not going to like much of anything that we're doing. So that's one thing. But the other thing is when we're a solopreneur or a small business owner, we are so busy as it is that editing and uploading is going to just put another hurdle in place and keep us from getting it done. So that was another reason why I didn't want him to do to upload. But the real reason is because of the end in mind, right? We need to, whenever we're doing anything online, social or otherwise, we need to start with the end in mind. What's the ultimate goal? So in any business that you're going to be, having some kind of a list that you communicate with is part of the goal. And in the future, I'm going to be talking some more about that, the email list building and things like that. But for this particular person, we're going to be using Facebook as part of that. And our goal is that we want to grow their audience, and we want content for them to be able to share in their email list that they already have. They have a small one, and we're building that up. So content and growing the audience. So how does Facebook Live do that versus, or live stream do that versus editing a video and uploading it? What's the difference? Well, the biggest difference is the reach that you're going to get. All the social media platforms. So this is true not just for Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Periscope, whatever, any of those. They're all competing for video eyeballs. So while you are actually recording your video, while it's live, it's going to get more push and reach by the algorithms and stuff, all the robots that particular platform uses. So you're going to get a lot more reach. And that's huge, right? And it's free because it's just your time, and you spend your time recording the video anyway. For this particular client, they have a small fan base online. It's not large, but they kind of have a raving fan base. People who like them really, really like them. And so they're going to be willing to comment, like, and share anything that they produce, both live as well as after the fact. So that is a huge benefit as well. And again, it helps with that reach that they're going to get afterwards, right? Because most of these platforms are going to do the push while it's live, but it wanes over time afterwards, and so it doesn't continue to get that unless you're getting that engagement, and then it will keep it going for a little bit longer. Another reason that I wanted them to do live is I want them to get in the habit, one, of doing one video per week, but also I want them to get into the habit of doing a video at the same time each week. Because of this person and what they do, when they do that, I think they'll start getting people showing up to come and see this video. And when that happens, then they're going to be able to be growing their audience, because they can get them to subscribe to their Facebook page, they can get them to join their email list, and they'll get engagement and know it's kind of that what do you call it, market research, right? They're going to find out what are the pain points of their audience, what kind of questions are they asking, and as they do that, they'll also get to see the language that their audience is using, so that when they're first engaging them, trying to get them to open an email or trying to get them to watch a video, they'll know how to title it to bring them in, and then they can educate them further to where they're wanting them to go. This particular client, they're a unique person, and they really resonate well face-to-face versus in writing. And not that they can't write, I'm sure they can, but in an email, with email marketing, there's a balance, like how long do you make it and things like that. And with where they're starting with their audience and where they're trying to get them to and the language that needs to be used in between, it's kind of difficult sometimes to get it all written out. And so by doing this live, by doing the video, it just is going to, I think it's going to resonate a lot better. It's going to be easier for people to watch. That wouldn't necessarily have to be live, but it's just video in general. But again, it's back to that habit, and why create another barrier? Why create something extra for you to do, having to edit, when you can just do it live and get it out? And as time, they'll get better with all the nuances and things like that. And then lastly, that they'll have content for their email, because they can take the picture of the video and then link it back to the actual video. So now they have that content for their email, and they can write a shorter description in the email to bring the audience back over to Facebook, and then hopefully they'll like it and share it with their people. And again, it's that that cycle, that these people who already have said yes, we're interested in you, they're going to like you and share you out with others, so they'll be your advertising committee for you. So those are all of the reasons for doing live, as well as video, but live instead of editing it, recording it, editing it, and uploading it. So I'm curious, if you're watching the replay, I don't see any questions coming in right now, or I'm not sure if anybody's here, but put in the description below, or in the comments below, are you doing video? Have you done live video? If you're not doing live video, why are you not doing live video? Maybe video is not where you're at. So I'd love to hear how you're using video, or how you like to use video. If there's something holding you back from using video, I'd like to hear that as well. And then again, my name is Valerie Pugsley, by the way. I inspire strategic solutions, and I help people connect the pieces so that they can maximize their efforts. I do this with coaching and consulting for marketing and mindset. And again, I do have a free gift in the description below, so I hope you'll get that. That will also get you on my email list, and that way you won't miss things. I don't just share video there. Sometimes I share other things that I only share there, so you'll want to make sure you get that as well. And also subscribe to this channel, and make sure you turn on notifications so that you'll see when new videos are posted. My goal right now is at least 1 a week. I'm actually shooting for 2 a week, but 1 is going to be a win. So join me in the win, and my aim is to provide value to you so that you can move forward in your small business, especially if you're a solopreneur, only have a couple employees maybe, or a nonprofit, any of those things. Love to help you out. All right. Bye for now.